for someone who's done it, why do you have to figure it out?
Liana, you have had such a journey of reinvention, right? From Italy in business and the wellness industry and the beauty industry to now sitting here in Melbourne and doing business coaching and working with an amazing cellular biotechnology. Take us through what that reinvention journey has been for you.
I consider myself very privileged. I think I just came with a lot of curiosity on this planet and living this life. And yes, it started in the beauty industry. I loved it. I'm in Italy, of course. And why not be in that industry? And yet it evolved. So I started looking into, while I was thinking of glamorous and jewelry and makeup and all that external beauty, my personal journey was always into wellness spaces and how to shine from inside out instead of only from outside in. And that was one of my journeys. And from owning and running shops for over 25 years in Italy, there was a pivot moment and I needed to reinvent myself. It felt like I was going through these chapters and it came to that chapter's finished. I've done what I needed. I had a lot of fun. I loved it. I'm not that. I'm ready for something else. Now, that was at the age of around my 40s, and this was not like, my friends were all going, are you crazy? What are you doing now? You've established yourself, you've been running this. They were calling me with the names of my shops, Marisha. And I'm going, but that's not my name. I'm not that. They would associate me to that. And I'm going, so if you're not that, then who are you? And I just felt that I'm so much more than that. And I was ready to explore. And that's what took me to Asia. I had this dream of going to Asia. I hadn't ever explored Asia. So I started off with exploring, stayed in Thailand. And there I got into the beauty industry, in the wellness industry, where running a wellness retreat. That was a dream come true. It felt like I was going back to school. I was studying and learning about energy and doing all these new, exploring what it is to thrive and feel good. So whether it was energy healing, whether it was physical healing, and working with doctors and experts and practitioners from all over the world, I started seeing that there were thousands of ways to healing and to thriving the physical body. But there was also a common thread. It didn't matter if it was Chinese medicine, if it was a natural medicine. Here in Australia, there's natural plants, healings. It all had a natural thread, and there was more things that were common than non-common. So I love that journey, again, of empowerment. And then I was introduced to this technology 5 years ago, which intrigued me incredibly because it's talking about energy. And that was so, I mean, you can't go deeper than that. You can't go deeper than the mitochondria. And I knew from my knowledge that there was nothing that could have such a deep impact, a tool that we could be using. So that took me off into another journey. And again, it takes courage because it's something new. It's something different. It challenges you because you have to start learning again.
So then, Liana, there's one question that just pops out at me. You've said before, and I love this phrase of you. It doesn't. It's either the change can be either a revolution or an evolution.
Yes.
Tell us more about that, because that's such a cool way of coining it.
That was a moment of revelation for me. I think I was doing an NLP coaching, hypnotherapy, immersive training, learning as I was, and that concept really stuck with me. That we all have, on this journey, we're here to learn, and there's ups and downs, and you grow by either revolution when you hit rock bottom. And it's terrible, whether it's in your marriage, whether it's in your work, whether it's in your environment, it doesn't matter, with your friendships. It's like there's something not going, I'm not listening to the message, and then I hit it. And then once you hit, from that reality, yeah, then you have to pick yourself up. That's harder. That's so much harder. And I think that was really a brilliant teaching, because now I start sensing if I feel that things aren't working, if I'm on a trajectory and I feel that the relationship's not going, or I'm struggling too much with a co-worker or a colleague, I stop and I analyze it before it hits drama. With my relationships, stop and have that conversation. Because if you're feeling that something's off, rather stop, because it is going to hit the rock bottom and then it's difficult to come up. So if we're smart, when we start listening and taking ownership of our feelings, well, then we will know that there's something, and then we can skip that deep, we can jump over, we can look for ways to go to the evolution. Where am I evolving to a better relationship in my family, a better workspace, another job? Maybe that chapter is closed. So I think that's it's a very useful technique that I like sharing with people too.
It's that leapfrog. You leapfrog
Yes.
into another way of doing things. Yeah.
And what is also very important, and I think we're coming from another generation where there's a lot of shame, there's a lot of figure it all out. I mean, I came from a generation that going to the psychologist was like, you don't do that. Like, you must be nuts, right? Where, or maybe it was just me, I wasn't taught that when something's not working, look for a mentor. Go look for help. If it's relationships, if it's your workspace, if it's business mentorship, look for someone who's done it. Why do you have to figure it out? Go look for help. They want to share. That's what they're expert in. Look for help. And then when you find it, I think we should have mentors in every area of our life.
Mentors have been one of the foundations, one of the pillars of my life, actually. In my work in environmental science and in water policy, I have been mentored along the way by elders who believed in me, who helped me, who opened their networks, their knowledge to me. Mentorship is key to evolution, I think.
Oh, there you are. So when you're exploring something new, like I have changed, I've come along different paths. So from beauty and wellness, then it was running a wellness retreat, and then it was one-on-one coachings and bringing them through this spiritual, mental, physical, emotional empowerment. Always behind for me was always to get to the dream. Let's get the challenges out of the way. So then when you've come here with a dream, tell them the dream, because that dream is why you're here. And now it's transitioning into giving a voice with Elevate.
Yes.
It's sharing this and finding those people that are aligned, right, with us, and sharing it with you, and helping people either financially or with their health through this technology. And so it's exciting. I love mentoring and helping people set themselves up for success.
It's so exciting. Thank you.
Thank you.